It is now March of 2017. Hundreds of thousands, maybe just thousands, maybe just hundreds, or okay, maybe it's just me. But either way, I still have not received my Fidget Cube yet, but I have been able to find a bootleg already, called the Gidget Widget. I found this at, I didn't mean to pull it away so quickly, but I got it at a Love's gas station. And if you're wondering why it's empty, it's because I pulled it out. The unboxing would have been the most boring thing in the world. All unboxings are pretty shit. But anyway, I've been playing with it for about 2 days. And I thought I'd give you a good, simple review here on my, I believe, second and probably last episode of Cheap Shit Review. That being said, I plan on doing a comparison review when I finally get my real one. Plural. Anyway. So my thoughts on this, it's obviously a complete clone. This, maybe they switched a face to avoid legal prosecution, like maybe this side was actually over here on the original, I don't know. But it seems to be exactly the same thing, except there's supposed to be silent buttons on the real Fidget Cube. This does not have silent buttons, they all click. And same thing with the rocker is supposed to be silent if you push it in, and you can kind of get that effect, but you can do that on real rocker switches, so I don't know. As far as durability, like the feel of it, it's great. It has good weight to it. Again, I don't know what it, how it compares to the real deal, but I'll probably know next year whenever they get it to me. And the only complaints I have, like actual honest complaints about this bootleg product, which you can get for $13. Not that I encourage this, because I do believe this is actual theft, but anyway, well, the joystick sucks, and I sincerely hope the real Fidget Cube is better. This feels like a broken third-party N64 controller stick. It's pretty not great, but I still use it a lot because it's actually got a pretty nice feel to it in the button pressing department, so it's an awful joystick, but it feels good to click. And this guy is a little stiff, but I think a little lubrication, a little light oil or something would probably do fine. If you put moisturizer on your hands, it'd probably lube it up just for, oh, that sounds dirty. But yeah, it's a little stiff, but it's not insurmountable, and probably clear up just fine. I love these. Everybody hates me for it. Rocker switch is, it's not the best rocker switch in the world, but real rocker switches that feel nice, actual switches are kind of expensive, so I don't expect them to have, even on the real deal, they have a super nice rocker switch. But I will say, this thing's fucking awful. I hate it. It's awful. It shouldn't be on the original. I don't care how much better it is, this is the worst. In order to get it to turn with your thumb, you basically have to hold it and just apply light pressure. You have to use both hands. If you try to do it like this, there's just no way. It keeps slipping, It basically, the turning mechanism encounters enough friction when you actually use your thumb on it that it's awful. It should be replaced with something like a push button, but, a springy little push button would be great. And this worry thing is, well, it's a worry stone. I don't really care about that. But yeah, this is pretty good. So if you want to spend $13 instead of $15, and you don't mind basically paying somebody to, steal a design, which I actually do have a problem with, but, I like reviewing bootlegs, and I like collecting bootlegs, so, hey, go to Love's, or probably a bunch of other gas stations. Anyway, there you go. I'll compare them in the future. Ciao. I do declare. I do declare.